All right. Hello, Purple Hearts. I am your host, Sexy Harlem 125, and welcome to the Recap episode number 43. I can't believe it. We are actually on episode number 43. We are climbing up there. We are climbing up there. Getting to episode number 43. Let me just go on my phone for a minute and put this on the community wall. Now, y'all know it's been quiet all day. All day it's been quiet. Not one police car, not one ambulance, and not one fire truck. Nary one. Nothing. Okay. Nothing has gone by. Nothing has been going on. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Because if it's not them, it's my phone. So I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. There we go. So if you're new here, the recap is all about the questions of the day from last week, where I come and I sit with y'all and I answer these questions that I put on my community wall Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 o'clock. Okay. So I usually start off with what I did for the week. I had my infusion and I rested up until that time. I had my infusion on Thursday, and my infusion was late. It usually gets there around about, the medicine usually gets there around about 12, or, in between like 11:30, 12. Well, it was late Thursday, and I did not get home until around 3. Let's say 3:30. I didn't get home until that time. So I don't know what's going on, but this time around, my infusion affected my legs. I don't know what the hell is going on. The muscles at the top of my thighs have been giving me the business. So I've been taking, I took a muscle relaxer last night, and that seemed to help me, along with some green alcohol. Yeah, I had to go back to the old day and use the green alcohol to help me out. So that's what I did. And I've been resting ever since. So far, I've been good. I did go to the store this morning, and I did a little bit of walking, trying to walk it out, but my left thigh is holding on to this pain and I just can't take it. So after I do this live with y'all, I'm going to eat something, and then I'm also waiting for a package from Amazon, and they is slow as I don't know what. They are being very slow with this one. So I have another package that's down there and waiting. Okay, it is out for delivery now. So hopefully when I get off of here, I can go downstairs and collect both packages, come upstairs, eat a little something, and, take that medicine, because I need my legs. I have to walk. Okay. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. I hope you all are safe and well. That is the only thing that was bothering me. Okay. There is a lot of uproar going on about the SNAP, aka food stamps, and medical. And I'm going to say this: God led his people out of Egypt, and I know he's going to lead us out of this. Okay. I mean, I feel like even if it happens, it won't be, hopefully, that long. So I'm doing my best not to worry about it. Okay. Doing my best not to worry about it because I do need my medicine. I can get along for a little bit of time without the food stamps, but it's going to be rough. Even though it's just me, I got food in here, so that's not a worry. And, I got family, I got friends, so I'll be good. Hello, Sonia J. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Outspoken is thriving, and I hope she is doing well as well. Girl, don't answer these questions now because you driving, so don't even attempt to answer these questions. As y'all know, I've started linking the videos, the questions of the day that I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I've started linking them into this video here. So it'll be more easier for y'all to, oh my God, here they go. I told y'all they doing this on purpose. Please hold. Okay, I've been paying attention to my Citizen app, and there is a lot going on around me. It's just that I haven't heard anything up until now. I'm telling y'all, they doing this on purpose. They probably subscribed and they watching and they listening, and they just say, "Come on, let's get it on with these alarms going on here, these sirens and all this." I'm like, "Come on." You know what? If I choose another time to come on, I think it'll probably be the same thing. So I'm going to stick with the same time. I am not changing it. I'm not. Trust me. So we are doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is the 20th, the 22nd, and the 24th, which was last week. Exactly. It will be the same because I believe they are subscribed. I swear I believe they subscribe. So I hope you all are doing well too. And like I said, I'm going to I'm not going to worry about what's going on right now. I'm just going to give it to the Lord and let him handle it. I wake up every day expecting to hear some news, but it's not the news that I want to hear. So I'm like, okay, all right, we gonna get over this. Drink a little water. All right. So this is the recap, episode number 43. And for Monday, 10/20/25, the thought for that day was, the past cannot be cured. Now, I don't know how I feel about that, but I'll repeat it. The past cannot be cured. I would say, I don't know. I would say yes and I would say no. No being dependent on what it is. No. Yes being dependent on what it is, and no the same thing. It depends on what it is. But this says the past cannot be cured. So I'm guessing it just depends on what type of past we're talking about. Okay, so I'm not going to linger on that one too long. Now, this question is a fun question, okay? And I put this in purposely because I wanted to know what you all's answers would be. Now, no one answers the questions when they hit the community wall, I guess because y'all are going to be here. So, the question for Monday was, if a genie offered you 3 wishes, what would you wish for? And you can't wish for 3 more wishes. So, what would you wish for? Let's see. I didn't think about this. Usually, what you said? Dang. Because you can't wish for 3 more wishes. So, when I do these questions, because I write them down, I have a notebook, especially for these for the recap. I have a whole notebook for it. So I write these down and I don't think about them. I want it to be authentic. What you said? What about 6 more? No, you can't ask for that either. You cannot ask for more wishes. Okay. So since I don't think about it, I'm going to answer this with you all right now. Now, my first wish would be, let's see, my first wish would be to be able to be invisible whenever I wanted to. You know, like in Harry Potter, where they have the invisibility cloak. I would want that. That would be one of my wishes. Okay. My second wish would be to live. Let me see. My second wish would be to live rent or mortgage free. Hello, Miss Tucson. I hope you're doing well this Sunday. Okay, so my first wish would be an invisibility cloak. And my second wish would be to live rent or mortgage free for the rest of my life. Right? Now that's 2 wishes. Now, wish number 3. Let me see. I'm not going to ask for money. And the reason why is because having an invisibility cloak gives me the opportunity to walk into a bank and be invisible and lift all the cash I want. Okay? Since I'm not going to be paying rent, you understand, rent or mortgage, I can just go ahead and listen. For all that, I can walk into any store I want and go ahead and go on and get whatever I want. Okay. So, wish number 3. Let's see. Wish number 3. I think, I wouldn't want to be president. That I would not want to be. Let's see. Wish number 3. I mean, y'all haven't even told me what y'all would wish for. What would you guys wish for? You got 3 wishes, and you can't ask for 3 more wishes, and you can't ask for 6 more wishes, and you can't. Okay, so I know what my last wish would be. My last wish would be to be able to spend 24 hours with my parents. That would be my last wish, because both of them are gone. So I would love to be able to spend 24 hours with them. That would be my last wish. So my first wish would be the invisibility cloak. My second wish would be to live rent and mortgage free for the rest of my life. And the third wish would be to have 24 hours with my parents. Okay. Miss Toussaint says, good health, bills paid off, and money. Okay. Very good. Sonia J, would you love to type your wishes in the chat? So, those would be mine. Okay. I didn't think about health. That was a good one. I should have wished for that. Oh, you said 6 more wishes. That's what you said. You can't have any more wishes. No more wish repeats. Okay. You get those 3 and you use them up. So those would be mine. So now, shall we move on to Wednesday? Or shall we wait? Let me check something. Okay. No more pain and suffering of people. That's a good one too. Okay. I'm going to be going downstairs after this to get my Amazon deliveries. Okay. No more pain and suffering of people. You got me rethinking my wishes now, but I think I'm going to leave them the way they are. Okay, so let's move on to Wednesday. This is another interesting one. The thought for Wednesday, and as I was putting this out on the community wall, I put them out all over. As I was putting it out and I saw this, both of yours. Oh, mine are wonderful. Okay, as I thought about this one, it really made sense in a way. So Wednesday's thought was, time moves in one direction and memory in another. So time moves in one direction, which is forward. Time never goes backward. And memory moves in another direction. Memory can go backwards because people say, I remember when I was 21, we had so much fun. Yeah, so memory can go backwards, but time moves forwards. So I agree with that. Time moves in one direction, memory moves in another. Time goes forwards and our memories are behind us. So I agree with that. Now, the question, which is interesting, for Wednesday was, if you were going to write an essay about your life, what would the title be? If you were going to write an essay about your life, what would the title be? My title would be The Life and Times of Sexy Harlem 125. And I said Sexy Harlem 125 because I'm not going to say my real name. Okay? So that's what my title would be. The Life and Times of Sexy Harlem. So now, and I'm telling you now, that would be an interesting essay. I can tell you, mine would turn into a book. I'm telling you, it would be more than an essay. So, what would your title be? If you had to write an essay about your life, what would your title be? I'm going to take a sip of water. And speaking of water, all right, Miss Toussaint. Speaking of water, here in Harlem, we are having issues with our water. The water is brown when you first turn the damn faucet on. And this has been going on for 2 weeks. It was on the news. So at the time I was watching, yeah. At the time I was watching I think it was Channel 7. And at the time I was watching Channel 7, they said the environmental protection people knew all about this and that you had to let your water run for a while. And now, okay, welcome back, girlie. Welcome back. At the time, they said you turn the water on and let it run and you'll be fine. And then the next thing he said was, the water is safe to drink. I looked at that TV. I said, I don't know who the hell he think he's fooling. How the hell you gonna sit down and tell somebody, okay, well, the water is safe to drink? Really? Really? I'm still waiting for y'all title. If you were gonna write an essay about your life, what would the title be? Um, I couldn't believe he said that. And this is not just here in Harlem. I was on the phone talking to my girlfriend, and she said it's happening in her area too. And she lives a downtown, way downtown. So it's not just Harlem. I've even come across a few people in the Ring community that live as far as 120th Street and 7th Avenue, even on 145th. They're saying the same thing, that they are getting brown water. And at first I thought it was because they was digging in the street over here. And that's not the case. It's all over. What you said? You give us hard questions, man. That is not a hard question. Okay. Miss Toussaint says her title is Upside Down, Mixed Up, and Blessed. That's her title. All right. That's a good title. Upside Down, Mixed Up, and Blessed. Yeah. Now you see, Sonia, now it's up to you. I gave my title, The Life and Times of Sexy Harlem. And you know what? They might think, if that was my title, they might think it was X-rated, maybe. Or it had something to do along those lines because of the name. No, 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 no. That's not why. Let's see. Her title is Never Too Much. Oh, no, now that was too easy. What you said? Never too much. Okay, I'll listen. I'll accept that. I will accept that. That was a good one. Oh my God, you must be listening to music, ma'am. So, yeah, the brown water situation has really got me to a point where I'm like, what are y'all gonna do about this shit? Because it seems to be all over the city. I haven't heard anyone in the Bronx say anything, or anyone in Brooklyn. So now it must just be Manhattan. Oh, you just picked one, huh? Oh my God. So I'm like saying to myself, what the hell is going on? But anyway, I go out and I buy my water. Okay. I go down to Dwayne Reed, and they always have, off the top of your head, that is. Okay. I always go down to Dwayne Reed and I buy my water. They have a 24 pack of water, and you can get 3 for 10. You know what I'm saying? So that's enough water to last me for the month to drink and brush my teeth. You know what I mean? Now, I will let the water run until it is no longer brown so I can take a shower. But now I'm starting to question that part too. You know, they should fix this down. Now, this is too much here. They better do something. Okay. Now, when I think of this, yeah, it's always something all the damn time. All the time. And I'm like, why? You know how many restaurants in my area, we have a lot of restaurants. And I'm like saying to myself, if I got the brown water, I know they do too. So now I'm not going out to eat. Well, that's going to be out of the question anyway soon. So, yeah. If I got it, they got it too. Okay, so I don't know if they let their water run before they use it or no. Okay. They can have an A in the window all they want, saying that they're a restaurant, because we get grades over here, A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever. So they can have an A up in the window all they want. As long as I know I got brown water, that A is not correct as far as I'm concerned. So, and like I said, this has been going on for 2 weeks. So I'm like saying to myself, when is this shit gonna stop? I mean, when are they gonna fix it? You gotta fix it. They said they're aware and they're gonna fix it. So we're gonna see how long this bullshit is gonna take. Moving on to Friday, 10/24/25. And for this thought, I really thought of one particular person that is listening right now. The thought for that day was, which was the day before yesterday, procrastination is the thief of time. Procrastination is the thief of time. And see, with me saying procrastination, I just gotta say it. Come on, Nisha. Because that's what I always say to her when she tell me, oh, I'm procrastinating right now. I call her procrastinisha. So that's why I say, come on, Nisha. That gives her an oomph to move. So it usually works. So when I saw this, procrastination is the thief of time, I thought about her. That's your middle name? Oh, yeah, that's right. You too. Procrastination. That's your middle name? Listen, ain't nobody perfect. We all procrastinate from time to time. I know I do sometimes. I know I do sometimes, but I'll be when I be talking to her, she tell me she procrastinating. I'll be like, come on, Nisha. We be cracking up. Now, this is an easy question, Sonia J. The next one that is coming up is easy. It might be a trick question for some. You procrastinate too? I think we all procrastinate at one time or another. I think we all procrastinate. I think we do. So the question for Friday, 10/24. Is it 10/24? Yeah, 10/24/25. The question for that day was, would you say that you're easy to get along with? Would you say that you are easy to get along with? Would you? I don't know. I don't know if I'm easy to get along with. Let me think on this for a second. I'll say it like this. I'm easy to get along with as long as you're not trying to play me out. I can see other people's point of view. So as long as you're not trying to play me out, let's see. Gee, Sonia, that was quick. She says, I am unless the person does something trifling. I'm easy to get along with as long as you're not trying to play me out um, in any type of way. You're not trying to, just look at me and think you could tell me anything. A lot of people make that mistake about me, and they find out later on that they just can't do that. You can't do that to me. First of all, you judging me, okay? And you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to sit in judgment of anyone, but we all do it, including me. I do it too, So um, we aren't supposed to sit in judgment of anyone, but it happens. I can get along with just about anyone as long as you're not trying to play me out, put me down, or talk to me crazy. Let's see. Miss Toussaint said, that's hard. I would like to think so, but somehow I think others may not agree. I don't like needy people, so you're so if you're needy, I'm not the one. I'm just saying. Please hold. Okay, that was short. Um, oh God. Okay. I feel like I'm easy to get along with. I really do. As long as, like I said, you're not trying to play me out, you're not trying to talk to me crazy, and you're not trying to sit in judgment of me. I can get along with just about anyone. Um, Black, white, purple, green, yellow, blue. Yeah, I can get along with just about anyone. And, you know, some people don't like that um I speak out. I know two people in particular that felt like they could say, and then we talking about back in the day when we was all hanging out together, they felt like they could just say anything to me. And when I started speaking out and saying, you're not going to talk to me crazy, they took that as hostile. Why? Because I won't let you talk to me crazy. I won't let you just say anything to me or step in my space and try to get in my face to say what you want. Yeah, that is how they do. but you're not going to do me that way, and they'll say, oh, I thought you was the quiet one. Yeah. Of course I'm gonna be quiet. If I'm stepping into a new group of people, of course I'm gonna be quiet for a little while. I have to get the feel of what's going on around me, and then I can come out of my shell a little bit. You know what I mean? But talking to me crazy, that's not going to happen. Yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to sit and observe, you know? And that is something that I do. I sit and I observe. I want to be able to get the feel of who's around me. A lot of people just be like, oh, you so quiet. Why are you so quiet? Because I'm watching your ass. That's why. That's why I'm so quiet. I'm watching you. Oh my goodness. But then, when I come out and I feel it's safe, I have a conversation. I don't mind talking to people. I'll have a conversation. I'll laugh, dance. There she go. Hey, outspoken. I don't mind. I'll come out of my shell. I'll have a conversation. I'll laugh. If we somewhere where you dance, I'll get up and I'll dance and all that stuff. I don't mind doing those things. My thing is, don't think you could talk to me crazy. That's it. What you said, almost home, I pulled over because somebody was calling for me. I'll tell you after. Yes, ma'am. Ciao. I'm telling you. So I don't mind doing those things. I can get along with just about anybody. But a lot of people got this thing with Aries. They like, oh, Aries they just so mean. They be looking at you all mean and turning their nose up. I'm not that one. I'm not that Aries. I'm the Aries that you can't play with. I would have to know you and been knowing you for a while. You understand? If you a new person, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't know me, don't do it. Your face gonna give you away, mine too. You will know what I'm thinking by looking at my face. I do get along with most people though. Yeah. And listen, I wear my heart on my sleeve and my face at the same damn time. You just can't, you know what I'm saying? You just can't do it. Let's see. It's the same with Taurus. Once you get on my bad side, it's over. Oh my God. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I be looking at other Aries like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What kind of Aries are you? I be like, ew. For real. I do. But I don't lead with my sign. I don't. I don't lead with my sign. I try to give everyone a chance as a human being. I don't lead with my sign. I don't. I try not to anyway. Right. Exactly. Because you can't do that. I have a best friend and she was born 9 days before me. So she's an Aries too. But she's a March Aries, and I be looking at her like she crazy. Like, what the hell? Are you okay, girlfriend? So that's it. That is your recap episode number 43 for 10/20/25, 10/22/25, and 10/24/25. Now, this week coming up are the last 3 for October. So you know what that means for me. You know what that means for me. What you said? I'm a Sagittarius, so if you work on my nerves really bad, I'll walk away and you'll never see me again. Simple. Next. My great niece is a Sag too. She is a Sag too. And I have absolutely heard her get in somebody's ass. And I was like, is that you? She has went in, and I was like, damn. I feel sorry for their ass. Whereas me, I'm not going to do too much talking. I'm just not. I'm not. Listen, if you ever get me to a point where I say, back up, because the life you saved may be your own, I'm not talking no more after that. I'm not. What you say? My mama and my son are Sagittarius, born on the same day. Wow. That was the best birthday present you could give your mother. She's a grandma. On her birthday, I know she was happy. I know she was happy. Wow. Woo. Do Jesus. I'm telling you. And another thing about me is I don't like to get angry. I don't. My mom told me that my mouth was lethal. She's right. She is absolutely right. When it comes to that Sag, oh my God. Listen, I thought I was bad. When I heard her going off, I was like, damn. Ooh, my mama's mouth. I'm telling you, I don't like to get angry. I really don't, because it's like I can't. I don't like to get angry and get to the point where I'm ready to fight, because I can't see nothing. All I know is I want to see blood. That's it. That's it, and that's all. I'm a ram, so I'm a ram the shit out of your ass. What you said? My daddy called me sitting out in his truck trying to cool down. You sitting in the truck trying to cool down, huh? Child, I'm telling you, I don't like to get angry. It's that's a part of me that I don't like. And I can say that about myself. That's a part of myself that I don't like. I don't like to get angry. And I have learned during my time on this earth that you can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. Now, it depends on the situation. For me, it depends on the situation. If you think you just gonna say anything you want to me and I'm not gonna say nothing back, that's crazy work. It is. That's crazy work. Cause I'm gonna say something. And you ain't gonna like it when I say it. Gonna be like, damn, well, I thought she was quiet, or I thought you was nice. I didn't know you was like that. Well, you brought it out of me, so here we are. And what? What you gonna do now? Your turn. I mean, I can banter back and forth a little bit, but child, at my age now, I'm not arguing with anyone. Just be gone. Aries, Aquarius, and Sagittarius are supposed to get along well. My best friend is an Aquarius. All right. I'm telling you, love me or hate me, I'm an Aries. That's just how I am. But I differ from everybody else, and I think it has a lot to do with personality more so than sign. You know, I think it has to do with the way you were raised and what your values are going forward as an adult. That's what I believe. I mean, not very many people would believe that, but that's how I see it. Exactly. That is how I see it. I'm like, you're not going to talk to me crazy. I used to get, I'm telling you, I had to learn how to control my anger. I used to get angry at the drop of a hat. And my mother was an Aries too. But my mother was an April Aries like me, but she was the 13th. Okay. And sometimes I would look at her and be like, what are you talking about? You know, I think it does have a lot to do with the personality and the way you are raised and how you go forward in life. You know, you can have 20 Sages in the same room and all of them are different. You can have 20 Tauruses in the same room and all of them are different. You know, 20 Aries, all of them are not going to be the same. That's because of the personality and how they are in their life and how they were raised, you know? So there we have it. The recap episode number 43. I'm going to go downstairs and get my packages. I want to thank you all for being here with me, Miss Toussaint, Outspoken, and Sonia J. You guys make my Sunday all the time. All the time. You guys are always here. And I don't care that it's 3 people in the chat. That's not what I'm going for. I come here to have a good time with my subbies. And those who catch the replay, thank you very much for rewatching the video. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you guys for hanging out with me on a Sunday when you could be anywhere else doing anything else. I appreciate that, Sonia J. I try to make it as fun as I can. I most certainly do. I try to make it as fun as I can. I hope you all have a great week. Outspoken, drive carefully. I don't know if you're still driving or not. I'm glad you always enjoy this because I enjoy it too. And I really enjoy y'all coming through and participating with me. Okay. All right. I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. And I hope you have a safe and blessed week. Take care. Don't take no wooden nickels. And please don't be in the store when these people start wigging out over these food stamps and stealing. Y'all make sure y'all don't see nothing. Don't even look at them. Just get your groceries, pay for them, and leave. I love y'all, and I will check y'all next Sunday. Make sure you watch the community wall for the questions of the day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Here we go. Here we go. Please hold. All right, make sure y'all pay attention to the community wall Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I post the questions of the day at 4 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can answer in the chat or you can join me here Sunday at 4 o'clock p.m. You can come, participate, or just sit in the clouds. Thank you to the replay watchers. I appreciate y'all too. Y'all take care. I love y'all. Be safe.